Morning, morning. Get to watch the sunrise over Duluth. Not a bad sight. So we're gonna drop down into the town today. Today's the 19th. And we're gonna do some Duluth running around this morning. And then pop back up into the hills. So pretty cool.
We have exactly 40 days left.
Uh-huh.
To go.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not that much.
No, we have to push hard.
Oh. Alright, so we're gonna go places.
Also, no wonder I had such good food.
Hey.
Why are you standing there in the way?
This is a big rock.
It is a big rock.
You just walked straight into the camera instead of taking it easy.
I thought that you were taking a video.
Nope.
Guys, tell me what you're doing, man.
Nope. So, Magpie last night kept waking me up.
Okay, no, this isn't funny. You can't make a joke about it. His farts were so bad that they woke me up multiple times, including once at 2 a.m. where the smell was so bad and so lingering that it took me an hour to get back to sleep. Because every time that one of us moved, more fart would be released from under the sleeping bag. It was brutal. It was like being inside of an actual sewer.
Aww.
It was so bad.
So, yeah, what I was saying is Magpie kept waking me up last night because she kept trying to say it was love bubbles.
No,
and then
stop joking about it. It's not funny anymore.
Why is it not?
You've been farting like this for 5 days and being like, it's because I love you. No, stop it. It's not funny. I'm over the joke. I'm tired of it. It's not a joking matter.
Yeah.
You gotta go see a doctor if this continues because I think there might be something dead in your intestines.
Oh, yeah. As you can see, I wasn't exactly thrilled when she kept waking me up, but
The joke's not funny. Stop it.
yeah, it was from like 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. and there was a lot of ambiance going around, so that was fun. That was very fun.
Not fun. It's not funny.
Magpie said not fun.
It's not funny.
Uh-huh.
I'm serious.
Can't help it, baby.
I'm actually angry at you.
I know, can't help it. Alright, so we're kind of in Duluth now. Not downtown, but Duluth is a big sprawling thing. There's the trail sign. You kind of get in Duluth, I don't know, you're probably running around it for at least 50 miles. It depends how you define the city. You do like 10 miles of this type of stuff, but you're probably running around, quote unquote, what Duluth is for like 50 miles. So
that's correct according to the maps.
yeah, so around here, look at your maps, plan your miles, unless you want to run into a situation we did. So
I mean, what I would suggest is actually like hiking into Duluth a little bit, as we were planning to originally do, because what we didn't realize is how close a lot of these like backcountry looking trailheads are to like real roads. You could, anytime, once you get past Jay Cook State Park, you could grab a taxi into town from anywhere.
yeah.
And that's what I would suggest doing so that you have your rest day and then you can get out of Duluth on the next day.
Yeah, we had always listened to your original plan. Our original plan would have been the best, but
Our original plan would have been the way to do it.
we live and we learn. So we're in Duluth now. We're gonna start, we go through Lincoln Park here shortly, Egg Roll Park, and then we start cutting down to the docks.
This is Eggers Park.
I'm gonna egg in that park.
What does that mean?
Miller Creek. I wouldn't drink this water. It smells pretty rough. I also wouldn't drink the water. We've been dropping off the bluffs into town, so I'll drink from faucets from now on until you get through Duluth. Yeah.
Someone's house right there.
I know. Cute park.
Very cute.
Bald eagles protecting their stuff.
I wonder why they decided to let this. I don't know. I mean, she's not white, so.
Is that a gong?
It is a bell. It's a Chinese bell.
Are you allowed to ring it?
I think so.
No, baby, I wouldn't.
I mean,
It's a Sunday. I wouldn't.
I'm not gonna ring it, but
Um,
I'm gonna read the sign.
yeah. I don't think they just give you free reign. I mean, I guess they would lock it if you didn't have free reign. So apparently you can ring a bell. There was a local that just walked by and rang it while we were standing
Very
there.
good doggies.
We don't know for sure if you're allowed to ring it, but he rang it. This garden is really cool. It's like a Zen garden. It's like peaceful. I like it. Oh, is that what it is? That's why it takes so much from the Japanese. Oh wow, I like this. Very pretty. So this is Point of Rocks. You can see why it's called that. I would recommend, well, one, you're not allowed to camp here, but I would also recommend maybe not walking through this place at night. There's a lot of stuff just kind of strewn about. So yeah, take that as you will. Don't say what on camera. Baby, don't say what on camera.
Yep.
Don't say what on camera. You should just go ahead and tell me what I shouldn't say on camera.
Nope.
Why?
Nope.
I'm not filming.
I'm busy.
Oh, okay. So Kevin and Kathy just popped by and gave us a holler. That was nice. Still a little shocked, culture shocked from our last experience with somebody that quote unquote knew us. So I was a little hesitant, but they were very, very friendly people. They just came up and said hi, which was really cool.
Had a nice chat.
Yeah, had a nice chat. Magpie kept on trying to say we have a time clock to do, but we're gonna zero in Duluth today, right?
We're not zeroing today.
Baby.
We're not zeroing.
Double zero?
No. We're hiking 35 miles.
She said we're gonna do triple and quadruple zeros from now on out. But it looks like we're walking by an arena, which is the trail, which is pretty cool. I like this. I like this a lot.
We could have been walking through the city all day yesterday, but instead we didn't.
I would not have enjoyed walking through some of these places at nighttime.
That's true. I know. could have put us through the city for like 10 miles, but instead it put us around the city for like 50.
Yes.
Okay, so.
Go, baby, go, go. Are they Lime scooters?
They're a similar vibe. They're called Leaf Ride. They're Duluth owned.
Are they for the free?
$1 to unlock, 35 cents a minute.
35 cents a minute. Wow. That's upsetting.
I mean, if you're just using it for 5 minutes though,
Yeah.
to get from like the bus to you want to go over the bridge.
Over the Minnesota bridge?
That's why I stuck a little house on it. It's the elevator control.
You're a house.
You're a house.
The sun is like always in the exact wrong spot to actually get a good video clip. I'm upset. One more time, baby. One more time. What kind of boat is that?
It's a tugboat.
Uh-huh.
Like Theodore.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I'm gonna let you make your own jokes with that one.
Didn't you watch the like kids show?
They got cannons? Baby, you gotta get a picture of me with this.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you want to get something to eat, let's get something to eat when we get to the little mall. Does that work for you?
Mm-hmm.
It works for you?
Mm-hmm.
You were saying it didn't. You just said twice that.
All right, so it is 11:12. If you notice the tracker for the past hour, we literally did pretty much a square. These cities are built into squares. We came up the trail system, which was 14th Street, and then cut back towards 12th, because even though you're going through the city in Duluth, don't expect any quote-unquote services. Everything is off trail.
Yeah, the way that they route the trail, I think deliberately, is on these very quiet residential streets with nothing on them.
Yes.
We were expecting to run across at least like a coffee shop or something on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. So we had to backtrack.
Yeah, so there is a Super One Foods down on 12th Street, but you can see it before you walk by it, but I thought we were going to hit something else, but we don't. So look at your maps. You're not going to walk directly by anything. You're going to have to go off trail somewhere. So it's what it is, but we're back to stepping. Yeah, 11:12. Look at that sign. Look at how many different symbols. That's fun. That's fun. All right, it's about 1 o'clock and we begin a little bit of road walk, and what we heard is also 2-track. So another revamp to the revamp to the revamp to the revamp. We've been revamping our schedule for the past 5-6 days, with miles, with places we're gonna hit, etc. Because different situations, I think I've described different things. But we had a trail angel offer to help us with logistics in Duluth. And as I was describing this morning, Duluth is a very long stretch. What technically, quote unquote, is Duluth is pretty far. So we're looking like tonight we're gonna get up to Normanna Road, which will give us a mid-20 for the day or something like that, and get a ride back into Duluth and stay tonight and tomorrow, because it looks like we got some storms coming across. So we're trying to avoid the storms, and also by going into town again, we will be able to resupply. These will technically be outside of Duluth with our hiking miles, and resupply from here all the way to what's it called, Grand Marais, without having to spend our day walking into 2 harbors and doing all that type of logistics. So the rationale behind it, again, a hiker can rationalize anything when they want to, but the rationale behind it is, if we do miles today, take a break tomorrow, we'll avoid the rain.
It's like a severe thunderstorm watch with like inch big hail forecasted. So
Yeah.
I mean, we might find ourselves getting lucky, but we also might find ourselves in this position, if we attempted to hike tomorrow, of running into a spot where like it's not safe to hike and having to call it anyway.
I'm getting called by someone. All right, 1 sec. I'm gonna pick this video up. Someone's calling me. This is why you can't turn service on when you try to hike, because all of a sudden 1,000 things happen. But somebody was calling me, and it was actually Paul. Shout out Paul. He was a trail angel that helped us into Duluth the first time. Way back when. You'll see those videos, how we did that kind of logistical wonkiness. But he was calling about my sunglasses that I had left in his car, that were also $5 sunglasses that have been beaten down over 6,000 miles. Those sunglasses are actually more dangerous and actually help my eyes because I can't see out of them. So he wanted to return them to me. I'm like, no, please keep them. So thank you, Paul. But what I was saying is, I don't know, I got lost somewhere in there.
And at the same time that he was on the phone, a guy in a Chevy Aster wanted to make conversation about the trail to me, which I was like, there's too many things happening.
Yeah, so...
but I was saying, like, we could find ourselves in a situation with, like, a really dangerous thunderstorm and no bailout point.
Yep. So September 20th, which is tomorrow, has significant weather coming in.
It's a 98% chance of severe thunderstorms.
Yeah, and every day's around that is, like, sunny and bright. So Duluth is just holding us. If you see the videos for the past few days, you'll see the day out of Duluth, we did like a 20 something, like right around 20, because we started late. Yesterday,
we did 23 because we couldn't go through downtown at night.
Yesterday we did 23 because we couldn't walk through downtown at night, which Magpie wanted to, and technically you could. It's just, why an ounce of prevention, right? Why put ourselves through a scenario that might lead to something not necessarily bad happening, but might put us in a situation we don't want. There were a few areas that we walked by that I wouldn't have exactly been thrilled about to hike by at nighttime. So that's yesterday. And then today, when we were gonna night hike and bump our average up, instead we're gonna call it and do another 20 mile or something and take tomorrow off. So there's a lot of logistical stuff we've been playing with. Duluth doesn't want to let us go.
We're gonna have to really, really push from here on out to actually make it to the end of this trail now, but I still think we're making the right decision.
Yeah.
Feeling easy about it. It stresses me out to do shorter mile days right at the time that we need to be like pushing hard, but fingers crossed that we can just do big miles in North Dakota on the roadblocks.
Yeah. I don't foresee a better scenario. Tomorrow, if severe weather hit us, we would have had to
Stop anyway.
crawl into a tent and stop, or walk through it, and I don't know how severe it would be.
I mean, they're calling for inch-wide hail.
Yeah. So each day, I don't think I talked much the day out of Duluth or yesterday or even today. Is a frustration, but you'll hear at least some reasons each day why the miles are taking the hit that they have been taking. Oh well. You gotta do what you gotta do. So that's my reasoning. I think I got distracted by telling the full story, but we gotta hike. We got another 16 miles at least until our pickup spot. Gotta do that in the next 5 or 6 hours. Let's go. Alright, so just on the trail log. What's curious is there's this one hiker that I've heard of before. I'm not going to really name drop on here, but he signed the terminus log and then a few logs after that. He might have just missed that one. But then also we ran into a guy that was tatted up, and he was a redhead like the gentleman I'm referring to. And he was going the opposite way past us the other day. So it could have been him. He could have turned around. But he's he gets after his miles. He wouldn't have quit unless there was a specific reason. So I thought that was just curious that we didn't see his signature there. I thought we were going to be following him the entire time, but maybe not. Alright, so I think that's the spur trail to Bald Eagle campsite. You got water right before you pass a little creek. So you're all Gucci there. Yeah, it's a toasty day, really toasty. Once again, getting into that 3-4 liter drinking in 15 miles. That's very uncommon. Usually it's like 1 or 2 max. But really dehydrated. Definitely not drinking enough. I checked the weather and the temp today, and it got into the mid 80s, which is very surprising. Definitely makes you sweat when you're in the exposed areas. Right now we got some tree cover, which is nice, but wow, oh wow. Oh, I didn't see that on the maps. There's a little shelter right after Leicester River. You have the White Pine campsites, and then as you saw, another shelter. It looks like it's just a pile of wood in there, but I bet you could squeeze. Yeah, I bet you can squeeze in if need be. I didn't see that. Pretty cool. So this is Lone Tree Campsite. Really beautiful, really flat grassy area, as you can see. Oh, there's even a campsite tucked back into there. So yeah, there's a bench back there, fire pit, cool stuff. Cool stuff. And then a trail walks right by it, and we should pass a creek or a river yonder way. All right, so it's 6:50, 6:51, and we made it to this road crossing. Trail continues that way. Came out right there. This is McNamara Road, or something close to that.
It's Namora Road.
Namora Road. And this is where we are getting picked up by Annie. Shout out Annie.
Wow, there's tons of dragonflies.
I know, it's a mosquito-y area. To get back into Duluth to wait out the storms tomorrow. So, huge shout out Annie for making that happen. I described why earlier.
Wow, evidence on camera. This is what he calls his bundles of love.
No evidence. No evidence at all.
That was a loud one.
That
Those ones
was.
are silent but deadly.
Yeah. So yeah. We're calling it. She should be here in the next 10, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but just gonna be nice to sit down. So that's the day. That's a wrap. There are a lot of dragonflies, aren't there?
Like 25 dragonflies.
Yeah, the camera's not gonna be able to see them.
Too bad.
Too bad.
They're beautiful.